Hey guys, so today we have another new Everything I Have Pan On video. Ignore Nuggie, she wants some loves, so hopefully she just sits here and doesn't make a mess, because that's usually what she does, is make a mess. So let's just get right into it. This is going to be my last video of Everything I Have Pan On until I hit some new pans, but let's just get right into it. Hopefully she's not too distracting over here. She's actually being good, so I don't want to move her. All right, let's talk about cream eyeshadow first. Don't steal that, thank you. So I have Nuggie, you're in the way. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. Okay. Nugs, move a little bit. You're a little distracting. I'll just kind of slide you guys over a little bit more. Okay. Now she's kind of out of frame. All right, so first I have two cream eyeshadows. These are both from Stila, and these are their Magnificent Metals eyeshadows. And we have the shade Kitten, and we have the shade Dusty Rose. And these I had both of these in my rolling project pan to try to hit pan on them, and I think I only needed to use them like one more time to hit pan on them because I've had so much use on these in the past. I think I wore these like anytime I went to a concert in like high school and college, or like college parties, like basically any excuse to wear glitter, these are what I wore. So I have pan on both of those, and these are just minis, which I like the minis better. I wish they would come back with these. Do I have a full size out? No. The full sizes, you're supposed to add a liquid drop to it, but I never do that. And my drops are completely dried up that came with them. These ones already have the drops in them, so they're just like a cream glitter. I wish they would just do this. And then they got rid of them entirely and went to the what are they even called? I literally used one today. The Stila Glitter and Glow cream eyeshadows. They went to those instead. I wish they would go back to these. I've said it before. They like haven't dried up, and I've had them for forever. So these ones are a favorite, and I definitely have pan on them. I'll put them back in my basket. Okay. Next we have ColourPop. So first we have one that's a little different. This is the ColourPop Jelly Much shadow, and this one is in Ventura. And mine is like all dried up and flaky, but that's what it looks like. I do have pan in there, and then the whole side over there is pan. But mine is pretty dried up. I can revive it with drops, so whenever I just go to use it, I haven't used it in a while, but when I go to use it, I just put like a drop in and then use it like that. I use this a ton for college parties when they were like themed, like all of our parties were pretty much themed. So like me and my friends used this like all over our face basically for like an alien party or something that we went to. No. It was fun, but this is a really pretty color. I should pull this out again. All right, we have three Super Shock shadows to talk about. So we have Birthday Wish, why did I say that weird? Birthday Wish, and this is an Ultra Glitter. Oh my gosh, if I can open it. And this is what it looks like. Mine's a little crumbly because it is drying out. But that's what it looks like. It's like a taupey pinkish brown with purple and pink and silver glitter. The next one I have is like one of my favorites. This is Frog, and it's an Ultra Glitter. And this is what it looks like. It's just a really pretty light pink purple that's like super reflective and glittery. There's blue, pink, and purple, maybe some silver glitter in there. I really like this one a lot. And then the last Super Shock I have right here is Ladybird, and this is an Ultra Glitter. And that is what this one looks like. This one is super reflective, and it's like a champagne-y kind of rose gold, but more champagne. Where it just has matching like silver glitter and like the same color as the eyeshadow. That's like kind of the same color as the glitter. Love it. All right, that's all my Super Shocks. So let's get into powdered eyeshadows. So first we have this single, and this was in my Pan Those eyeshadows. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio in Mocha Mirage, and we had the brown side in my Pan Those eyeshadows, which is right here. We hit some nice pan right there, and it's baked, so it's on like a little waffle pan, so it's not as like reflective, but there it is right there. And we have a nice like chunk out of it too. Next we have my Smashbox Full Exposure palette. There's something all over the back of it. And this was in my Rolling Makeup Project pan, and I completely used up the matte cream shade. I got a lot of use out of this palette as a whole when I was working on that shade, and I really liked it, so I kind of hope that this gets pulled into a project soon. I have 3 palettes here of singles, but let's finish off the like pre-made palettes first. I have 3 more pre-made palettes. We have the ABH Carly Bible palette, and we have some nice Pan on Jode, which is just a super pretty gunmetal gray, and it has a little like hint of purple. Not a big hint, just a little hint. And I really liked that shade as a liner. It was so pretty. And we got to shout out Mirage. Is that what it's called? No, Mandala. Love that shade. So pretty. I just want to bathe in that color. I just want it everywhere. Okay, next we have ABH Sultry, and we have Pan on Fresh, which is this one right here. I could use that completely up pretty quickly, but I've come to the conclusion that I want to keep it in here because when I use this palette as a whole, I like to have that there, which makes it like good for traveling and everything that I still have it, because a matte cream is a staple in my life. Mainly because I have so many of them that I need to use them up. So I'm always using one. But yeah, we have a really nice sized pan in there. I haven't used this palette a ton, and I really want to. Again, I hope that gets pulled out as well. All right, my last pre-made palette is my big guy. This is my Simple Pleasures eyeshadow palette, and this is a 100 pan palette. Ginormous. I was trying to figure out a way that I could depot this, because I would use a ton of these colors as singles, but I don't think it's possible without destroying everything. But anyway, we have pan in this one right here. I am so surprised that this hasn't been pulled into like a million projects, because there's 100 of them. Like, I don't know how this hasn't been pulled into my Pan Those eyeshadows, or my whole collection project pan yet. I say that now it'll probably never leave that project, but yeah. I do want to work on that palette. Like, I want to get that used up. Lofty goal there. Now we have my last 3 palettes to go over, and then we are done. This is what? Was this 4 videos or 5 videos? I don't know, but there was a lot. These are all single. I think they're all eyeshadows. Let's see. Yes, they are all eyeshadows, and then some cream liners that live in my single eyeshadows. Let's get into it. I don't want to break them because they're very fragile. This is my first little palette, and let's bring them out one by one. We have this like dark browning color. And this was in, oh gosh, now I have to remember everything. I want to say this was the palette that has all the neutral shades and then the blush shades. I think it was was it a Simply Pleasures palette? I don't remember, but we have pan on that one. And then we have pan on this one, which is that same palette. They were all in my Pan Those eyeshadows. Those both were in my Pan Those eyeshadows, so I probably named them there. Okay, next we have this one, which is a Morphe 35T. This one is another Morphe 35T shade. I'm gonna break something, I just know it. All right, this is Coastal Scents Raspberry Tart. You guys, I got an email saying that Coastal Scents is now shut down. No warning, nothing. Crazy. I have so many Coastal Scents eyeshadows. I have like 4 palettes full of Coastal Scents shadows. So I guess now the temptation of buying them is gone, so that's good, I guess. But yeah, crazy. Crazy. And then my last one for this little magnetic palette is from Shop Miss A, and this is L10. Don't remember what project this was in. I think this was just in my Pan That palette. All right, this one is done. Okay, next we have this little palette to talk about. First, we have ABH 10K, which was in, I think, my Pan Those eyeshadows. We have a really big dip in there. And then we have a shade from Looksy, and this was in my Build Your Own palette, and this is Salted Caramel. Love this color. So pretty. If you can get this color, go get it. Like, it's so pretty. This was like a natural pan. It was a natural pan, not like a natural pan. But I just use this so much that I have pan on it. All right, and then we have 5 shades from NYX. These are all my NYX Depotted shades. These were all in my Pan That palette. So here is the matte brown baby pan. That's a trend with all my brown shades. This one is a pink, like rose gold glitter. That one's more of like a shimmer. And then there's another one in here that's a straight glitter, but this one's like the green gold glitter. And then we have this like taupey brown. And then this is the last one. This is the pink glitter. So that's all of my shades from NYX. Let's put those away. Okay. And then my last little palette here, this is what it looks like. This one's more random. So first, we have this guy. This is a Bare Minerals shade. This is currently in my rolling makeup project pan, but I'm going to roll these out of that palette or of that project. As you can tell, I depotted them. I don't know which video will go up first, but I'll probably end up forgetting to talk about them in that one anyway. So I depotted that Bare Minerals palette, and we now have this one out. And then I had to repress the purple one into a different pan because that one wouldn't pop out, but that palette is now done. And then we have this little guy. This is a Makeup Revolution. I think it was repressed into here. And then we have pan. This is an Ulta single. This was from my holiday set a long time ago. This is a baby Coastal Scents from a sampler from Ipsy. This took me a long time to hit pan on because the pan is so small that my brush covered like the entire thing. Another Coastal Scents sampler from, I think again from Ipsy. All right, here is another Ulta depotted shade. And then I have another one. I've completely used up a lot of these Ulta shades. But these two I just have pan. And then we have two pans. I recently depotted this palette. And this is the Beauty Treats Rose Gold Nudes palette. So we have pan on this one. And we also have pan on the white. I think those were both in my pan, those eyeshadows. And then very lastly, we have pan on these 3 gel liners. These are hard to kind of get out, but that is what they look like. And I need to get back to working on these, so maybe these will make a comeback in a project pan. But that is going to be everything that I have pan on. This series took me 2 days to film, all 5 or 4 or however many videos this was. I'm not sure if they're going to be put up all together kind of, or if they're going to be spread out like a month apart. But yeah, that's everything that I pan on. Hopefully I'll get enough new stuff that I hit pan on to make another one of these videos. I hope you guys like this video, and definitely like, comment, and subscribe down below for more. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye guys!